4 years, hundreds upon hundreds of hours of preparation work, all come down to this very one moment. This is a car that started out life as a 74 GTV, and the person who eventually acquired it had big plans. He wanted to make a GTA. We don't want to call it recreation. We don't want to call it a knockoff. It's actually more of a tribute in the truest sense of the word, of being really a tribute. It's got modern amenities to it, and lots of thought went into the build of this car. The thing about this car is, it is just like the GTA in many facets. All the aluminum skins are on it. The chassis has been lightened dramatically. There are holes punched into areas that you'll never see. And they weren't just punched, the holes were flared. That flare adds rigidity to the chassis. So this car is going to be exceptionally light, but again, 4 years, thousands of hours probably, all come down to this one point in time. It's time to paint this. This car has been deemed from get-go as GTA 2.0. It's something the owner came up with, and it's going to be actually on the car in a script on the rear. It's just merely the owner's paying a homage, if you will, to what Alfa meant to the public as far as their racing heritage. This car is exceptionally light. It is very well appointed with lots of modern amenities. It's going to have a motor in it that is going to at least produce a minimum of 225 plus horsepower. The power to weight ratio on this car is nothing short of amazing. It will effectively be just as blistering fast as probably any modern day Corvette, to put it in realistic terms. So in all the hours we put into this car, 95% of the preparation work leads up to this moment in time. If the preparation work wasn't spot on, if the preparation work wasn't as good as it's supposed to be, then the end results would be less than terrific. And then at that point we had failed. We didn't do the owner and his expectations due process. So when you're building a car, 95% is preparation, 5% is end results, meaning the color and how the car looks is relevant to the prep work that went into it. Spraying paint and getting it laid out flat, you gotta take skill, but that is far from the skills it took to get the car to this point. And so with that said, I guess it's time to make it happen. Okay, so we're here on day 2 of preparing this car for its paint job, and this is effectively our very last chance to get everything absolutely straight as can be on this car. Now, we're not going to what's called key the entire car, which just means scratch it or prepare for adhesion. We're just going to touch up a few little areas that either the substrate, which means what's under the sealer, is not quite as ideal, or there might be a little bit of debris in the surface. So again, this is our last opportunity to do this. So John and I are going to do this, and John's going to tell you what we're using and why we're using it.
We're going to be using a 1200 grit or white Scotch-Brite. Sometimes they come in different colors. Ours happens to be white. And what we're going to do is we've got it on our block here, just to keep it nice and flat. And we're going to find any areas that we think might need a little attention and help orientate our metallic. This being a very sensitive metallic blue, anything underneath has to be perfect or it's going to change the orientation of the metallic.
And what John means by orientation is that because it's such a sensitive paint that we're putting on here, that if one area has a little bit of a scratch to it, another area is silky smooth, the paint will literally look like two different colors. Because what happens is the metallic will lay on the coarse area a little different, which means the orientation of the metallics is all over the place, whereas on the smooth area, it'll lay down a little flatter. So you'll have one area that looks clearly darker or clearly brighter than the other. So we're gonna get started. This isn't the final chapter in this car by a long shot. We only have one coat of clear on this car right now. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be wet sanding the whole car in 1500 grit paper. And then we're going to have some hand painted detail work done to it, meaning we're going to have the script work on the trunk and on the lower quarter panels here. We're going to have some more hand painting detail work done there. Once that's done, then we're going to clear coat the car again with 2 more coats. At that point in time, it'll be done. We get to determine whether the nose is going to be this color or something else. That's still debatable at this point. And we have a lot of really trick detail stuff going on the inside of this car that's coming up soon. But the point of it is this is an aluminum body car that went through an awful lot to get to this point. We started off with a 74 GTB chassis, modified it into a step nose, full aluminum skinned car, and the motor in this car is going to be unbelievable. something north of 225, maybe even 230 horsepower on pump gas. The power to weight ratio on this car is going to be spectacular. And we'll let you see all that as it happens.